And with that, we're on to our interview that we have for you today from the lovely people from Team 300. On my left side, I got Kami. On the right side, I got Jerry. If you can quickly introduce yourselves.
Yeah, hi, I'm Kami. I'm 21 years old. I am currently the head coach of Team 300, former coach of Raid Gaming. Maybe some people should know this team. And my three favorite champions are Shaivena, Xerath, and Riven, actually.
Hello, I'm Gerro. My name is Gerard. You can say it Gerard, I guess, in English. I play on support in Team 300. My highest achievement is that I played in Ultraliga, first Polish division.
Let's see if you can also put that first division skill to test, as we are going to jump into Howling Abyss 1v1s. Let's see who's going to be the conqueror and who's going to be the prey in this one. And with that, we're already on the Rift for our first match between Kami and Gerro. So let's see who of these people can be the winner here. Starting off with the first question before even minions spawn, coming over to you, Kami. You, of course, both of you just went off against RW, against Raphael's Werkstatt. So if you can quickly give your thoughts about that series.
Yeah, first game, we honestly didn't respect the Soraka pick, honestly, which actually fucked us because it negotiates the Kartus. I even asked if we should ban it, but the jungler said we are Gucci. Seems like we weren't Gucci. Yeah, the second game, honestly, this was very good play by my team. Mostly, I was very happy that like bot lane had such a hard laning and they actually won it. Like they didn't want it, but they could hold it. Yeah, never let Nazut Lilia open, to be honest.
Was about to say the tank Lilia will always prevail in Team 300 games.
Yeah, it's completely busted. Soraka, Lilia, come on, it's just fucking busted.
What was your perspective on the series that you played, Gerro?
Well, like the first one that Kami said, we didn't respect Soraka pick, and also what I didn't like, we splitted them up. We actually maybe didn't think about it. Like we were always going for invites with Kartus, but we didn't think about the splitting map actually when we invade with Kartus. Then we got Dove and we couldn't play actually the game. But the second one, Soraka was actually meant to be played on solo lane. I ended up with Soraka on bot lane into Seraphine and Jhin, and I couldn't do anything like really. But we won other side of the map, and like Kami said, we didn't win the bot, but we also didn't lose that much on bot. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about the second game, but we should 2-0 for sure. Yeah, I think like really 2-0 was our goal. No, I just want to add that we will 2-0 next team, that is Team Orange Gaming.
I was gonna ask you about that, but before we do that, I wanted to quickly ask another question to Kami, which is of course very important for all of you people, because again, as you said, you're the head coach. Kind of wanting to ask you, how would you describe your position, and this is the job of a head coach?
The job of a head coach is honestly bring the team together so they start to synergize better, find their identities, improve their communication. Like a lot of a head coach needs like drag the team together more likely. That's like the biggest job that the head coach has. Obviously, he's also there for like individual coaching, but that's more like there are actually specific roles for coaching. Head coaching is like mostly bringing the team together, focus on communication, drafting, of course, knowing how to draft. Then a head coach can also be an analyst. Like if there's only one coach, he's basically everything. Means he can also review games, look at individual mistakes in game, looking at mistakes that you were doing as a team, objective control, etc. That's also what the head coach does. But that's also something what a positional coach does, or like a strategic coach. So it's very versatile which job exactly does a coach have, because it's mostly different, depends on how many coaches you have actually in the team. If you only have one coach, obviously you're doing basically everything.
Yeah. There's pretty much just different opinions sometimes, right?
Yes. Also, the team has a lot of, like, you also need to look at teams' opinions. What do they want to play, for example? What synergizes well with them? How does the coach think that the team is, like, best together? Etc. So there's, like, it's very complicated to explain it just, like, in 5 minutes.
I think that's completely valid, and I think that, already knowing that that distinction is something that not all coaches do. So, going back to you, of course, Ghetto, you already wanted to talk about your next upcoming match, so I wanted to quickly gather your thoughts about how you're going into that series against TOG. You already said that you're expecting the 2-0, so what makes you think that?
I mean, we are playing like scrims against better players and better teams, and we are easily winning in them. So if we like play like on scrims, like on official, then we should easily win it. I don't see a room when we can lose it if we play normally.
Yes, agree on this. We are shit stomping on Scrum actually at the moment.
So let's hope this will not backfire.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, it's always something you have to keep in mind. But I respect the thought. I respect the actually saying it. So let's go with another question I have for you, Kami. So
Okay.
let's talk a little bit more about the strength of the group that you're in itself, which is of course Division 3.2. You're in a group that's also with another team, All for One Gaming, which have gone completely undefeated. What would you say is the overall strength like in Division 3? Are you okay? Are you
Weak, actually.
Oh, would you say it's weak?
It's compared what I've heard of, and compared that players are there that shouldn't be there. Like that's not my resource, but that's resource from other coaches that I heard. They say that it's mostly weak. Since I don't really know, because I wasn't in Division 3 before, I was playing in NLC 2nd Division as a former coach, so I'm not really sure how Division 3 was before. That's the resource that I heard of. Of course, I would not snitch anybody. But yeah, they said it's the players overall are weak actually. Because there are much higher potential player in Division 4 actually than in Division 3 currently.
Okay.
And about All for One Gaming, I think their biggest strength is that they played together now for I think 3 splits or 2 splits. I don't know
About
if it's
that, yeah, they only
splits.
changed mid lane.
Yeah, exactly. And they have 2 coaches, also a coach that I'm very hard respecting. Like both coaches I'm actually respecting very hard. That's Puxty and Black Sky.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a great job. And also I think like the team is like so synergized together now that they are basically unstoppable. And I think that's also the key in Division 3, that the longer you play as a team together, the stronger you get, obviously. So if you change every fucking split... Oh, sorry. If you change every split, it's kind of hard to bring something like how do you say it, like a constant thing into your team.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's taking traditions of some sorts.
Yes, exactly.
And facilitating that in your team, which is of course very important. You've already now mentioned, comparing the strengths to other teams and talking about NLC 2nd Division as well, which you've coached in the past. Yeah. I wanted to come back to you and ask a somewhat similar thing. In your introduction, of course, you already said you used to play in Ultraliga First Div. So, of course, with that experience, which not a lot of people have, coming into 3rd Division Prime League, I wanted to get your assessment on how would you compare both Ultraliga First Division and Prime League 3rd Division in terms of strength?
Like obviously, the Polish first division is better than third division Deutsch.
Yeah.
But is there a big difference? Maybe in coaching stuff, in personnel that we have, like in first division, there's more money in it, so you can hire more people that can work with you. I think the main reason why team is good not is because of the players, but because of stuff like coaching, manager, something like that. Because like 5 good players can make a bad team, but good team can make 5. You can make a good team from 5 bad players, you know.
Yep.
But there is a possibility that you can't make a team from 5 good players.
Yeah, that's the synergy that I meant with.
Just look at Vitality. I know exactly what you mean. You can see here. This 1v1 is actually over because, as you can tell by these CS, Kami has over 100, while Gerro did not get his. So this first one we can already call a go because let's not keep it until 15 minutes. This one went to Kami. Let's see if he's okay with winning by CS in that next match as
Obviously.
well. After this exciting Yumi 1v1 that we just had, we can now look at Pantheon and Victor, which is hopefully not gonna last that long. So now we can start up with the first question, and I would think that one goes over to you, Kami. You already said a little bit about, you know, other opportunities that they had in coaching, such as NLC Division 2, and even before the interview started with some other Division 4 teams. Would you be so kind as to tell the people a little bit about your history, your past, a little bit more in depth?
Holy shit, that's a long experience because I'm doing coaching for now 3 years. I started in season 9. And yeah. I did it in season 9 and sorry, I had to focus.
You can just go ahead and answer the question.
Okay, I started in season 9 coaching in Team Vaneria. This was like a gold plat team, but I just did it like casually, honestly. And then I did like a coaching seminar. I don't know if you know Hazel. That's the ex-coach of Origin. He did a seminar.
Oh, okay.
And you sorry.
I had to.
Yeah, I did a coaching seminar. Afterwards, I went to Nox Esport. Then I got another coach. Like I got like trained as a coach from a Brazilian analyst. They offered me like
an apprenticeship.
Yeah, exactly. As a coach, they paid the coach for me, so I can learn how to coach.
Oh wow!
For the future. Yeah, that's very nice from Nox. But then the team got like dragged away because of internal stuff. Then I went to Team 300 Red. Then I stopped coaching because of burnout and frustration, honestly. And then, yeah, I finally did it to Raid Gaming. And now I am again at Team 300 because, yeah, I like Typhoon. And I still need a payback for him, you know, from the past because of the 300 Red stuff.
So you've been all around, so there's a lot of stuff that's been happening there. Gerro, I like the enthusiasm. I like that you can get 2 kills, but the problem is, first blood, still whenever to Kami, so I'm gonna have to still give him the point.
Cut it.
And with that, we're done with the second interview that we've had now with Team 300. You both had an amazing showing in the 1v1, but still Kami just came out on top every single time to start things off and give off your last words.
Yeah, Gerro, I think we know who's gonna lose the support position, right?
Right.
I'm getting the new support.
I'm the coach now. Look at
oh
me.
shit, no.
You're playing Yumi every fucking game.
Yeah. Oh, I like it actually. So I don't mind. I'm just gonna do some noodles, or I don't know. I go to like I don't know Media Markt. I don't know, and buy some stuff while playing. So it's good. No, but overall, I just want to shout out to Talk because they will lose the next 2 games. And yeah, that's it actually, basically. And shout out to Typhoon. I like him. He's my boy. With that being said, and shout out to Meg because yeah, I'm a fanboy.
I wish everybody to make their dreams if they are watching this, and yeah, watch our next game versus Team Orange Gaming. We're gonna 2-0 them. There is nothing further to elaborate. Yeah, they are taking 2-0. No other option.
Yep.
It's as simple as that. I like the attitude. Let's see if you can also back it up on your next match coming up. Before we, of course, go to that, let's send it again off to the desk where Slicks is going to tell us a little bit about what he thought about this interview and talk about the rest of the show. See you then.